Hi everybody, this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new NECA Ultimate Gargoyles Broadway figure. So before we take a look at Broadway, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with a set of open hands. Up next, he comes with a wider open left hand for holding the bag of popcorn and the bag of popcorn. And this looks very nice. I like the yellow paint on top of the popcorn, making it look buttered. That looks really good. I think this is the third popcorn accessory we've got from NECA recently. The first was with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack, and then the second was with Alf. So yeah, it's cool that we're getting all these popcorn accessories. Up next, he comes with a set of fisted hands. Up next, he comes with his right accessory holding hand. He only comes with one accessory holding hand. I do wish he would have came with an accessory holding hand for the left side as well. Up next, he comes with this drumstick with a bite taken out of it, and I think this is an awesome accessory. You can see the bite taken out of it. You can even see the bone right there from where he's holding it. So that is very awesome. This is very detailed. Even with the paint, it looks really good. So yeah, this is a very awesome accessory. Up next, he comes with this moss accessory. Up next, he comes with this humongous mace axe accessory, and this looks so good. It's cast in this black collar and has silver painted over top of it. The brown wrapping for the handle right there. That looks really good, and the paint detail on this is top notch. The only bad thing is it is kind of a heavy accessory, so his hand's gotten loose holding it. So his hand kind of just wants to flop over like that. That's why I said it would have been nice to have a left accessory holding hand. That way you could have it holding this as well. You can probably use the open hand, but it doesn't quite look right. I do think it would look a lot better holding it with both hands. And finally, he comes with this angry head sculpt, and this looks very good. The eyes are whited out, and he has a very detailed mouth. The inside of his mouth is painted and sculpted really well. He even has some texturing there on his tongue. That looks really good. Now, this is two separate pieces. The jaw is a separate piece, so it would have been cool if you could have moved that up and down to get him kind of gritting his teeth together, and then the yelling expression. I think an articulated jaw, since it's already two pieces, would have been really cool. But this still looks phenomenal. So now let's go ahead and take a closer look at his regular head sculpt. Taking a look at his regular head sculpt, NECA did an amazing job on this. The shading around the eyes and there in the ears looks really good. He has some really cool texturing to his skin. That looks really nice. Again, with the way the mouth is sculpted, it would have been really nice to have an articulated jaw. I think that would have been really cool. But still, this head sculpt looks very nice. I'm just amazed by the texturing and the paint detail to this. It looks phenomenal. He has that continued texturing on the rest of his skin, which looks really good. And the shading there between the muscles looks really nice. You even get some shading right here on his belly. That looks really good. And his wings. His wings are detailed very, very nicely. They're done in a light green with some dark green shading in between. That looks very nice. And the back of these are done in that black color. That sculpt detail is fantastic. Man, NECA did a really good job on this. The one complaint is that, as you can hear, this is a very, very tight wing, but the right side is already getting loose. The same issue I had with Goliath. So yeah, I'm very scared this is going to get so loose it'll just fall down, just like with my Goliath figure. I do hope NECA fixes that in the future, because these wings getting really limp is a really bad issue, at least on the figures that I have so far. The bright gold belt buckle looks very, very nice, and his tattered loincloth is sculpted very nicely. You get some really cool texturing and some light blue paint over top of it. That looks really cool. They even sculpted the veins on the back of the hand. That is really cool. They painted the fingernails. The fingernails even have some sculpted lines in them, and you even get some paint variation to the palm of his hand. I am just blown away by the paint on this. All of the little shaded areas look very nice. Like the shaded areas right here on his leg muscles. That looks really good. He has a bendy wire tail, and that is really good. It also helps him to stand up because these wings make him very top heavy, but you can kind of lean him on his tail to get him to stand up, just like with Goliath. And then here are his feet. Again, some incredible sculpt detail by NECA. The veins there look crazy. The sculpted lines in the toenails. You even get some paint variation on the toenails, and that looks really good. I actually thought these were just a recast of Goliath's feet, but they aren't. They're actually different. The hole right here is in the toe, and on Goliath, it's on the inside of the foot right here. And you even get a little bit of sculpted detail right here on his feet. So yeah, NECA really went above and beyond with the sculpt detail on this. Just all the little sculpted details and the texturing all over his skin looks very nice. So now, let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can't look up at all. That's all the farther you're going to get him looking up, which is exactly how you get him in the packaging. He can't look up at all. He can look down all the way, though. He can move his head side to side. He has wings that can hinge back and forth. But man, that noise they make sounds like it's going to snap. That is very bad. And the up and down movement, ooh, that is a terrible, terrible noise. So yeah, let's not move that anymore because I'm afraid these will definitely break. So yeah, I do wish NECA in the future with the future Gargoyles figures, I wish they would improve the wing joints because these feel really fragile. And like I said, that right side on mine is already getting loose and that does scare me. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can only move out that far. He has a swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbows that can bend in all the way. He has a swivel thrust that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can't move back that far. He can crunch forward a decent amount. I was actually surprised by the amount of movement there. He can also move side to side here and side to side here at the waist. He has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward just a little bit. I do wish he could kick forward just a little more, but he can kick back all the way. He has a very nice thigh swivel. He has single jointed knees that can bend in that far. He has a swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, a very nice ankle rocker, and toes that can move down all the way, up all the way. It is kind of a crunchy joint, but they will move up all the way, and side to side. I forgot to mention his tail also swivels up and down, and moves all the way around. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to Goliath with the folded wings. And finally, there he is next to Bronx. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up. So far, out of the Gargoyles figures that I have, Broadway is hands down my favorite. I still have issues with the wings, but I'm assuming I'll have issues with the wings on all of the Gargoyles figures. So despite the issues with the wings, this is still a really nice figure. NECA really did a phenomenal job with the sculpt, the collars, the accessories. All of that is really awesome. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.